Old vinyl copy.
Has been in contact daily with the customer.
I mean, what a feeling. I don't think he slept in like 2 days.
Since then, some curious fans have stopped into the store.
Hey there. We collect Tom Brady baseball cards.
Including this guy you might recognize from the Vikings.
I think we might have to compete for these.
The store doesn't get any money out of the deal.
It's a lot of fun.
But employees like Zach will always be a part of history.
I still can't believe it. It's just so amazing. This hobby is just amazing, honestly.
And our thanks to Danny Spiewak for that report. Wow, what luck and what an operation he has there.
Had to go to somebody, right? Be nice if I was ever that somebody. Thanks
so cool. I wonder what else he's going to come across, right?
Thanks for watching early today. I'm Jessica Layton.
I'm Frances Rivera. Have a great Tuesday. See you tomorrow.
Find it all at Aqualand. Visit our new showroom on Campbell Lane.
Templeton Stewart, the memories we make today will be with us forever. Take the time to be with those you love. From our family to yours.
I'm Maria, and we're wishing you safe holiday.
It's the picture-perfect season.
Gingerbread house.
I mean, this is Pictionary. Yeah. Are you not entertained?
For festive family fun.
Ski
Lodge.
Ski Lodge.
Ski Lodge.
Pictionary every weekday.
WNKY News 40 is always on at WNKY.com.
Welcome to News 40 Sunrise on this chilly Tuesday. I'm News 40 meteorologist Darius Mack, tracking, of course, those chilly numbers into the 20s and teens out there. 18 degrees currently in Russellville. I am expecting a milder trend in those temperatures. I'll show you that in my full forecast. News 40 Sunrise starts right now.
Coming up on News 40 Sunrise, new research for sickle cell disease could lead to a breakthrough. We'll see why some doctors say this could change the medical game. Then, we'll get the inside scoop on the soon-to-come Jambodians Bash in this week's edition of Soki's Choice. Plus, find out how one airline is faring after lawsuits roll out for last year's mass flight delay. News 40 Sunrise starts right now. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on News 40 Sunrise. Today is Tuesday, December 19th. I'm Ashley Wilson. Let's begin with our top stories. This weekend, the Glasgow Police Department got a report of a burglary at the Southgate Plaza Houchin store. According to police, there were signs of forced entry through the back door, and the suspect or suspects were also able to make away with some cash after locating drawers that were put up for the night. The department said it was in the early morning hours of Friday, December 15th. Scottsville had some break-ins as well within the same time frame. Glasgow police say it's been a trend during the years for robbers to make more than one stop.
Right now, we are following up with, taking leads from private citizens. We also reached out to Scottsville Police Department, the Metcalfe County Sheriff Department. We're all working together to try to solve this case and hopefully prevent any future burglaries or break-ins.
Scottsville police reported that in their town, McDonald's was burglarized as well. The thieves took some money but failed to obtain any cash at the First Bank ATM and the Food Lion that they broke into. If you have any information, you are encouraged to reach out to the Scottsville Police Department. Their number is 270-237-3611. And if you plan on selling your vehicle anytime soon, you might want to listen up as changes are coming when it comes to your license plate. According to Barron County Clerk's Office, starting in 2024, people that sell or trade their cars should take their standard license plate off of their car and keep it instead of selling it or trading it along with the car. Be sure to bring your Kentucky driver's license or ID before transactions. The office also says that more than 24 new plate designs will be introduced in 2024.
And this is a great thing because folks, a lot of times when they come in to transfer their vehicle, they've already renewed for the year. So they're losing months worth of a registration that they've already paid for, and the new owner gets that. So I think folks across Kentucky are going to be happy with this change.
The clerk's office wants you to know that they will not be able to do motor vehicle transactions from January 1st through January 8th. Our state is doing a statewide motor vehicle system upgrade, but they are hoping to be able to process transactions again on January 9th. Governor Andy Beshear has ordered all flags at state office buildings to be lowered to half staff. The flags will be lowered to honor the life of former Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor and will be at half staff from sunrise to sunset tonight. O'Connor was the first woman appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court and passed away at the age of 93 on December 1st. That was a first look at your top stories. Now let's send it over to meteorologist Darius Mack for a check of our forecast. Darius, another cold one today.
Yeah, another chilly morning, Ashley. So be sure to grab the gloves, the hats, etc. this morning because it is just downright chilly out there. We take a live look at downtown Bowling Green courtesy of the AAA Systems live camera. The only live camera in downtown Bowling Green. We're starting off with mainly clear skies out there. It's really allowed those temperatures to drop or tank, I should say, down into the 20s and teens. Actual air temperatures, by the way, 18 degrees in Russellville this morning, as well as into Glasgow. It's 22 here in Bowling Green. We've got those winds dropping in from the north. Thankfully, not too much of a breeze out there to add too much of an extra chill. As we go throughout the day today, we should expect mostly sunny conditions, courtesy of an area of high pressure. Here's your commuter forecast. Weather on the 4th is brought to you by Deborah Bros, attorneys at law.
WNKY News 40. Broadcasting live from the German American Bank studio in downtown Bowling Green.
Shop at Fireline Guns and Knives this Christmas. Check out our selection of firearms, knives, candles, coffee, concealed carry purses, and more. Follow us on Facebook for weekly deals and rebate offers. Fireline Guns and Knives in Glasgow.
The nursing home made you an important promise. They promised to be a good home for your loved one and to provide professional care in a safe environment. Now the nursing home has broken that promise and you're left searching for answers. Call us at Hughes & Coleman for a free consultation. If your loved one suffered a serious injury or untimely death while in a nursing home, get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600. Standing up for your loved ones is what matters now.
Electrical needs? Don't compromise on quality. Choose Buck Electric, proudly serving Bowling Green for 27 years. Our licensed electricians are experts in residential and commercial repairs, ensuring your safety and satisfaction. From modern lighting design to essential panel upgrades, we provide quality solutions tailored to your needs. Experience the trust and reliability that comes with over a quarter-century of service. Visit buckelectricbg.com or call us today. Buck Electric, your connection to quality, safety, and experience.
Instantly. DraftKings, you spoiling me now with these big payouts. Retired NFL smart guy Ryan Fitzpatrick. Break it down for us.
Just place your bet, and the bonus bets instantly appear in your account. Like magic. Like Fitzmagic.
That's too much magic. It's too much magic.
This week, go for two. Bet $5 to get $150 instantly in bonus bets. Plus, a no-sweat same-game parlay every single day. The crown is yours.
All right, Santa, I have a question for you. What is your all-time favorite holiday song?
Well, my favorite is the one that all the kids love. It's Jingle Bells.
Well, that's mine, too.
Excellent.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from WNKY News 40. It could be a new era of treatments for genetic conditions. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration recently approved new therapies for sickle cell disease. In today's Health Minute, News 40's Noah Fairber has more on the new treatments and what they could mean for the future of this disease.
It's been a long time coming. Newly FDA-approved therapies for sickle cell disease are shining a light of hope on a long-neglected illness.
This is a huge thing.
Dr. Beth Stenger with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta treats pediatric patients with sickle cell disease. The illness is a group of inherited red blood cell disorders which causes the red blood cells to become hard and sticky and crescent in shape.
Which then blocks blood vessels, particularly very small blood vessels all through the body, leading to painful episodes and organ damage over the lifetime of an individual with sickle cell disease.
Up until now, the only cure for the disease has been a bone marrow or stem cell transplant, but it can be risky and doesn't always work. The new therapies take away the need for a donor. Casgevy uses a technique to alter a patient's stem cells, while Lyfgenia is a cell-based gene therapy using a gene delivery vehicle for genetic modification.
Both of the clinical trials that led to these two products' FDA approval showed dramatic decrease in the number of painful episodes that these patients are having.
The new treatments won't make sickle cells go away. The hefty price tag and extensive hospital stay may not allow access to all.
I think, as with any kind of new and expensive thing in medicine, they do get cheaper and better over time.
For WNKY News 40, I'm Noah Fairber.
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration is investigating high levels of lead found in cinnamon applesauce pouches. Monday, the FDA said tests of cinnamon samples found lead levels more than 2,000 times higher than proposed standards. The samples came from an agency inspection of a facility in Ecuador linked to contaminated applesauce pouches. Those pouches were sold in the U.S. and are under recall. They were sold under Guanabana, Weiss, and Schnucks brands. The FDA says there have been at least 65 reports of illnesses in children under 6 years old linked to the pouches. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, using different data, has found more than 120 confirmed or suspected cases in 22 states. Coming up next on News 40 Sunrise, we'll find out how you can jam out and help children in our community for this week's Soki's Choice.
Plus, I'm tracking a milder trend in temperatures. I'll have that in your full forecast coming up a little bit later.
Be there in Diddle Arena at 2 p.m. Saturday, December 30th as WKU basketball takes on Abilene Christian. For tickets, call 1-800-5-BIG-RED or visit WKUSports.com. Go Tops!
The Warren County Public Library presents the 6th Annual Music for the Solstice, a Celtic celebration, Thursday, December 21st at the Capitol. Join us for an evening of Celtic music featuring Rebecca Baumbach and Skip Clevenger. Free tickets are available at warrenpl.org.
WNKY News 40 is helping find forever homes for shelter pets. Watch Pet of the Day on News 40 Sunrise and News 40 at noon to meet your new best friend. Pet of the Day, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust.
Our Green Mountain grills are almost as smart as the person who buys it. Find it all in Aqualand. Visit our new showroom on Campbell Lane.
Do you like hash browns? What about Schlitz?
If so, we're Opossum Hollow.
Don't miss us this weekend.
On Marquee Backstage.
Have you ever been afraid of the dark? Why is that? It's unknown, and we feel unsure. Join us every Sunday on WNKY at 10:30 for Light of the World. The Bible is a lamp that will light our pathway.
This December, Kelly's all new. This is dangerous. I do not need another dog.
Weekdays at 3 on NBC 40.
What do you got on your list?
MeTV is making a list, and you can check it twice. Go to MeTV.com for the full list of our very merry MeTV holiday programming.
Happy holidays from WNKY MeTV 40.
Welcome back to News 40 Sunrise, and as always, thank you so much for joining us. The time is now 6:11 a.m. I'm Tommy Modesto. The Jambodian Bash has been rocking the stage for over 20 years, helping hundreds of children along the way. This year, they hope to continue the tradition and reach out to even more kids than ever before. They're this week's Soki's Choice, brought to you by Chasey, Kirby & Son.
We started it 24 years ago. The program was started to provide instruments for children in area schools that can't afford them. We had to skip COVID year, of course, but this is our 23rd jam, so we've been rocking for a long time. We have a great lineup of artists again this year: Jonelle Mosser, Bill Lloyd, Tommy Womack, Bad Navigator, Otis, Blue Zoo, 3035, 6 Gun 5. I think that pretty well covers all the artists. There's always a silent auction. There's food available. The doors open at 5:30 and music starts somewhere between 6:30 and 7. So you can come in and have a bite to eat and get comfortable and ready for a big rock show. Well, it's just we're so glad we can do it, because most all of the bands and all the people that help out with this, people in the past that have helped out, Sam Bush, the Kentucky Headhunters, Jimmy Hall, Black Oak, Arkansas, on and on and on, people that have helped out. Most everyone has some sort of connection to Bowling Green. So it's something they feel like they can give back to music, which is such a big part of their lives and mine and the children that we're helping too. The show is the 23rd, Wednesday night the 23rd of December. Tickets are on sale at Tony Lindsay and Company, Mellow Mats Music and More, and online www.sunray.org, and that's SONRHEA.
The Jambodian Bash takes place on Saturday, December 23rd over at La Gala. There will be a silent auction followed by, of course, some incredible music. You can buy tickets over at sunray.org and also over at Mellow Mats. And that's a look at this week's Soki's Choice. I'm now going to send it over to meteorologist Darius Mack for checking your forecast. Darius?
Thanks, Tommy. The time is about 6:14. A first full check of your forecast on this Tuesday. Of course, it is a chilly day out there. Don't have much in the way of clouds to start off this morning. That's really allowed those temperatures to tank into the 20s in teens this morning. And again, those are actual air temperatures. Take a live look at downtown Bowling Green, courtesy of the AAA Systems live camera this morning, the only live camera in downtown Bowling Green. And it is, again, a clear start to the morning out there. Right now, the temperature at the Bowling Green Regional Airport at 22 degrees. Check out this dew point, though, at 14. So, yeah, be sure to apply the chapstick, slather on the lotion this morning. Temperatures into the 20s and teens, 15 degrees in Litchfield right now, 18 degrees there into Russellville, 19 in Glasgow, as well as into Gamelia this morning. And when you factor in those winds, it doesn't add too much of a chill out there, but we've got those winds that are dropping in from the north. Winds generally calm across the area. So again, not adding too much of that extra chill. Area of high pressure is in control today. That's going to work to serve up chilly sunshine our way as we go throughout your Tuesday. Tracking another mild surge. So tired of the chilly feel to kick off this week. Milder temperatures arrive really by Wednesday. We're expecting more of a seasonable feel by the afternoon. And then we're going to continue to watch that mild trend in those temperatures as we go throughout the next stretch of days. So check out those high temperature trends. Our normal high temperature right around 50 degrees or somewhere into the upper 40s. We're actually going to be trending above our average as we work our way into the latter part of the week and leading up to your Christmas holiday. Here's Futurecast to help you plan out your day with your communities in view. Temperatures today will struggle to make it into the 40s for most locations. As we go throughout the day, again, it's going to be mostly sunny out there. Clouds increasing later tonight and early into Wednesday. Lows frigid once again into the low 20s, some teens in some outlying areas. Wouldn't surprise me, but as we go throughout your Wednesday afternoon, notice those numbers approaching the 50s, and we're going to continue to track even warmer temperatures that arrive as we go later through this week and especially this weekend. Here is your 7-day forecast. And with the weekend coming up, we also may have a few shower chances to track as well, especially as we work our way into your Sunday and on Christmas Day. So Christmas Eve, we're watching for those rain chances and better rain chances on Christmas Day. Winter solstice on Thursday certainly won't feel much like winter out there with numbers approaching the middle and upper 50s by the afternoon with a mix of sun and clouds. We'll have cloudier times on your Friday, and then again we're going to be watching for those shower chances for Saturday, Sunday. Not a total washout though with the light rain that we're tracking, and then better rain chances into Christmas. Overnight lows into the 20s over the next couple of nights, and then we'll see those lows into the 40s. So where our high is today for the high temperature, we'll see lows into the 40s at least by Friday night and into Saturday. Hey, don't forget you can scan to plan your day by scanning that QR code at the top right-hand corner of your screen. Be sure to follow News 40 weather online and on the air, even when the skies are fair. That's your 7-day forecast. Don't go anywhere. News 40 Sunrise continues on this chilly Tuesday.
J.C. Kirby and Son Funeral Chapels. When a person comes in and does their pre-arrangement, I can see it over the years that I've worked in this, how much it eases the family's minds. If you have 4 people, they have 4 different ideas of what they want. This settles that to where they say if that's what mom wanted, that's what dad wanted. You can see the relief on a lot of families' faces because all you do is say, what time do you want the funeral? What time do you want the visitation? And they can spend more time with their family members and friends in the grieving process. It just really takes a lot of burden off your family.
We've represented thousands of clients in big truck cases with serious injuries. We know these cases are urgent. Call us, and Florence Heffron Stewart accident injury lawyers will be on the scene immediately to preserve evidence, get witnesses, statements, and reconstruct the accident.
Building the case for Max
Accident recovery is what we do. If your loved one's been injured by a big truck, call our team. Call us 24/7.
You like to keep your beard perfectly groomed, but she hates all that mess. Now there's VacuTrim by Bell & Howell, the total body shaver that trims your hair and vacuums it up. VacuTrim stainless steel blades give you a precision cut, while the built-in vacuum captures the hair shavings. It has 20 trim settings to shape your beard and tame body hair with no mess. Get VacuTrim with free shipping for only $39.95.
Call 1-800-348-9623. That's 1-800-348-9623 or go to vacutrim.com.
When we hear that sound, the competition is on.
Wow, we certainly have a dramatic game ahead of us.
I'm taking a deep breath. I hope you are too.
Can you think quick enough?
It's very crazy.
And bet big enough?
12,400. Whoa, he's betting everything.
The stakes are high. The clock is ticking.
This is nerve-wracking.
Do you have what it takes for Jeopardy? Weeknights at 6 on WNKY, NBC 40. WNKY News 40 is always on. Visit WNKY.com for your latest in local news, sports, and weather.
Southwest Airlines and the federal government have agreed to a $140 million settlement related to the December 2022 meltdown, when the airline canceled thousands of flights and stranded millions of customers. Apple Music and other monthly subscription service users could be entitled to part of a $25 million legal settlement. It has to do with the tech giant's family sharing perk. A lawsuit claimed millions of customers were misled into buying services through third-party apps that ended up not supporting family sharing. Apple has denied any wrongdoing. U.S. customers who had a family sharing plan and bought a subscription to a third-party app between June 21st, 2015 and January 30th, 2019 can file a claim on the settlement website. And bad news if you were hoping to put an Apple Watch under the tree this year. The company is hitting pause on selling some of its smartwatches in the U.S. due to a patent dispute. Medical device maker Masimo claims the technology that enables the blood oxygen feature on the Series 9 and Ultra 2 Apple Watches violates its patent rights. The International Trade Commission sided with Masimo in October. The Biden administration has until Christmas Day to veto the ruling. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Courtney Keeley.
The Federal Aviation Administration says they're planning to address the ongoing issues with air traffic controllers. The agency is expected to announce a special panel to review the impact the overtaxed workforce is having on safety this week. This panel will specifically look at on-the-job fatigue facing air traffic controllers. The move comes after a string of near collisions involving commercial flights on or near the runways of major airports this year. The FAA has been repeatedly criticized for not addressing the issue of air traffic control staffing. It's estimated the agency has a shortage of more than 3,000 controllers. And a storm in the Northeast has many holiday travelers struggling to get to their destinations this week. This wintry weather comes as we learn the hefty price a major airline is paying for last year's holiday travel meltdown. Mark Strassman has the details.
As airlines get ready for a week of record holiday travel from Boston to Baltimore, Monday had its stumbles. But today's disruptions are a blip compared to last year's fiasco by Southwest Airlines.
I literally slept the whole day inside airport. Not fun.
The airline froze during a pre-Christmas winter storm. Nearly 17,000 flights canceled, 2 million passengers stranded. Today, the DOT fined Southwest $140 million for consumer protection violations. That's 30 times greater than any previous similar fine.
This was a historic meltdown, and we believe there need to be historic consequences.
Southwest will pay the U.S. government $35 million and set aside another $90 million in travel vouchers for future passengers delayed 3 or more hours. Add this punishment to more than $600 million Southwest has paid already in refunds and reimbursements.
We need to make sure that the fines and penalties aren't just a rounding error or something they kind of figure into being the cost of doing business, but are actually a reason to do business differently.
Airlines have made changes to avoid similar meltdowns, not overscheduling and improving operations.
I think we are in a better place now than we were going into Christmas 2022. Are we as good as we need to be? Perhaps not.
Southwest says it has invested more than $1 billion in upgraded software and technology, and its CEO has promised this will never happen again. The DOT's message? Better not.
That was a look at your consumer news. Now let's bring in meteorologist Darius Mack for another check of our forecast. Hey, Darius.
Hey there, Ashley. And today's forecast features Winnie, and Winnie says it's freezing out there with temperatures into the 20s and teens this morning. But we have a blast of sunshine out there, so we're expecting chilly sunshine as we go throughout the day, courtesy of high pressure. And speaking of sunshine, check out the beautiful sunrise here on News 40 Sunrise. We're getting the live look, courtesy of the AAA Systems live camera located at Reservoir Hill, and we're looking towards the park this morning. It is just a beautiful view out there, clear skies to start off the day, and that's going to be the case as we go throughout the day as well. Of course, you want to bundle up with temperatures into the 20s and teens. It's 19 degrees in Glasgow, 18 degrees currently in Russellville this hour. Winds flowing in from the north and west this morning. Radar pretty dry and quiet out there. Here's an area of high pressure that's going to continue to work to serve up the sunshine for us as we go throughout the day. Temperatures, though, this afternoon will only make a run into the 40s, so be sure to bundle up and just, of course, have that heavy coat or jacket on hand. Don't go anywhere. News 40 Sunrise continues after this commercial break.
Bed sores, broken bones, malnutrition, and dehydration are just some of the warning signs of a nursing home that's not doing what they're supposed to do. If you suspect your loved one is the victim of nursing home neglect, call 800-800-4600.
Grab some lunch and make an impact. Join WNKY News 40 for Food Truck Fridays every week at Tidball's parking lot. This week features Taste of Europe to benefit the Boys and Girls Club. See the full lineup at WNKY.com.
Make a move in the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet. Like the CR-V and Accord, with available hybrid powertrains designed for more responsive performance, more fuel efficiency, and more advanced tech. When you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2022 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Get moving and find the Honda CR-V Hybrid or Accord Hybrid for you.
Holiday shopping starts at the Purple Door, specializing in cute and comfortable clothing, shoes, and accessories. Fashion has never been easier. And with sizes from petite to plus, there's no reason to shop anywhere else this season. The Purple Door on Lovers Lane and Bowling Green.
Name something an elf might get teased about.
A bald head, Steve.
Did you just want to say that? Something happens to Santa when he ends up on Miss Claus' naughty list.
A spanking.
And you see how she did a spanking?
Weeknights at 5 and 6:30 on CBS 40.
The nursing home made you an important promise. They promised to be a good home for your loved one and to provide professional care in a safe environment. Now the nursing home has broken that promise and you're left searching for answers. Get Hughes and Coleman and get it done.
Starting off the morning with a beautiful sunrise out there, courtesy of the AAA Systems live camera located at Reservoir Hill. But of course, it is a chilly morning with temperatures into the 20s and teens, so be sure to bundle up as you're heading off to work or school this morning. The time is 6:27. News 40 Sunrise continues.
Good morning, and thank you for kicking off the second half of News 40 Sunrise with us. I'm Ashley Wilson. Let's continue with our top stories. This weekend, the Glasgow Police Department got a report of a burglary at the Southgate Plaza Houchin store. According to police, there were signs of forced entry through the back door, and the suspect or suspects were also able to make away with some cash after locating drawers that were put up for the night. The department said it was in the early morning hours of Friday, December 15th. Scottsville had some break-ins as well within the same time frame. Glasgow police says it's a trend during the years for robbers to make more than one stop.
Right now, we are following up with, taking leads from private citizens. We also reached out to Scottsville Police Department, the Metcalfe County Sheriff Department. We're all working together to try to solve this case and hopefully prevent any future burglaries or break-ins.
Scottsville police reported that in their town, McDonald's was burglarized as well. The thieves took some money but failed to obtain any cash at the First Bank ATM in the Food Lion that they broke into. If you have any information, you are encouraged to reach out to the Scottsville Police Department. That number is 270-237-3611. And if you plan on selling your vehicle anytime soon, you might want to listen up as changes are coming when it comes to your license plate. According to Barron County Clerk's Office, starting in 2024, people that sell or trade in their cars should take their standard license plate off of their car and keep it instead of selling it or trading it along with the car. Be sure to bring your Kentucky driver's license or ID before transactions. The office also says that more than 24 new plate designs will be introduced in 2024.
And this is a great thing because folks, a lot of times when they come in to transfer their vehicle, they've already renewed for the year. So they're losing months worth of a registration they've already paid for, and the new owner gets that. So I think folks across Kentucky are going to be happy with this change.
The clerk's office wants you to know that they will not be available to do motor vehicle transactions from January 1st through the 8th. Our state is doing a statewide motor vehicle system upgrade, but they are hoping to be able to process transactions again on January 9th. And Governor Andy Beshear has ordered all flags at state office buildings to be lowered to half staff. The flags will be lowered to honor the life of former Supreme Court Justice Sandra Day O'Connor and will be at half staff from sunrise to sunset today. O'Connor was the first woman appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court and passed away at the age of 93 on December 1st. That was a final look at your top stories. Now it's time to take a look at your pet of the day. It is now time for your daily pet of the day, and we are here with Mia. She is a 6-month-old kitten, and she was brought in because she was a part of a larger litter, and they just couldn't keep all the cats, but she is so sweet. She's litter trained, great with cats, great with dogs, perfect family pet, and she's so cute. She's making the cutest little squeaks. It's like she's a little squeaker toy, but she deserves a forever home, so you can adopt her today from the Bowling Green Warren County Humane Society.
I just love her fur, her pattern.
She was so beautiful, and she didn't meow. She was squeaking.
Squeaking.
It was the sweetest thing I've ever heard. But Mia needs a forever home so she can squeak to her little heart's content. And you can get her today from the Bowling Green Warren County Humane Society.
Well, coming up after the break, I'm going to help you plan out your day. The News 40 weather way. Don't go anywhere.
It's festive family fun. Live. Pictionary every weekday.
When you come in and open an account with us, you can choose to have a shelter pet card. Whenever you use that card and swipe it as a credit transaction, it triggers a donation back to the animal shelters.
They're able to help the shelter in such an easy way. It's a way to help remotely, and you know that your money is going to be used well. It really means a lot to be a local bank now. We just try to give back in any way we can.
I'm attorney Deborah Brose. I am committed to my clients across South Central Kentucky. But don't just take it from me. If you've been injured in a car wreck, I can help. Call our office today for a free consultation.
You are a superstar.
You did all of America proud.
The winner of The Voice is...
The Voice, live tonight on NBC and Peacock.
I'm back, baby.
The judges will mentor 10 acts each.
I've got the dream team.
But I'm your judge.
AGT Fantasy League, January 1st on NBC and Peacock.
Make a move. in the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet. Like the CR-V and Accord, with available hybrid powertrains designed for more responsive performance, more fuel efficiency, and more advanced tech. When you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2022 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Get moving and find the Honda CR-V Hybrid or Accord Hybrid for you.
This December, Kelly's All New.
Welcome back. The time is 6:33. We're taking a live look at Reservoir Hill Park this morning because we have the AAA Systems live camera. We're checking out the beautiful sunrise. You can see the beautiful just colors out there to start off this morning. It's clear to start off this morning as well. Let's check out those temperatures, though. That's not a beautiful feel out there when you track these numbers into the 20s and teens. 18 degrees in Russellville, 18 degrees in Glasgow. Yeah, it's just a downright cold morning. Thankfully, not too much of an extra chill. Those winds just generally on the light and calm side out there this morning. Radar dry and quiet. We have high pressure that's in control, so that's going to serve up at least some chilly sunshine our way today. We got winds that are flowing in from the north and northwest around that area of high pressure, so it's going to serve up more of that chill our way. We plan your day the News 40 way by the hour. Temperatures into the 30s. We'll stay in the 30s by mid to late morning. Eventually, we'll watch those numbers crest into the 40s by this afternoon with a blast of sunshine, and we'll keep those numbers pretty low today. So unseasonably cool today. But the good news is that I am expecting a milder trend. I'm going to be tracking that just ahead of my complete forecast. But in the meantime, I'll send it over to Ashley.
Thank you, Darius. The Barron County School District is looking to fight food insecurity just in time for the holiday season. News 40's Michael Ridgway spent some time at Barron County High School this weekend where staff were preparing for deliveries to BCSD families.
You know, a lot of our families come in and volunteer and do a variety of things throughout the year, and Christmas can be very stressful. So this is just a way for us just to demonstrate, like I said, that love and to give something back.
In the wee hours of the morning, Barron County staff members are up doing their part to show the school system cares, even when school isn't in session. A service that can go a long way for some families.
Actually, 1 in 4 students eat their last meal at school every day, and that's a statistic that's specific to Barron County. And so if you think about that, 25% of our population is having breakfast and lunch at school, and then they're going home and not eating breakfast and lunch until the next day at school. So when you think about a Christmas break, that's a long time to go and be food insecure.
But overall, this program is an act of love.
And I try to make sure that that is the very first thing that I say. This has not got anything to do with whether you can or you cannot. It's not about the have or the have-nots. It's about giving something back and not letting us miss out on a blessing. We want to give something back. We want to bless you and your family. Maybe you don't need it, but maybe you know a neighbor or an elderly or a shut-in person or another family that maybe we haven't, we failed to think about that could use it.
The food drive, started years ago by the biomedical science students at Barron County, has gone on to foster a lot of emotions in the community.
I think the most impactful thing of this project is not only being able to deliver food to families, but also giving our students the opportunity to give back to their community. My students specifically, they've made various comments to me over the last 2 weeks of how helpful and how beneficial they think this project is. Students here at Barron County, I really think that they take care of our own.
In Barron County, because local matters, Michael Ridgway, WNKY News 40.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, Darius Mack will have a full check of your forecast. Stay close.
Home is more than a house. Wherever you are in your journey of homeownership, German American Bank is here to support you. Our team of dedicated mortgage loan professionals can help you with lending solutions featuring low or no down payment, assistance for closing costs and improvement projects, or even loans specifically for first-time home buyers. We're here to tell you, homeownership is achievable. German American Bank, member FDIC.
The nursing home was supposed to keep your loved ones safe, no exceptions. Even in extreme circumstances, the basic standards must be met, no excuses. Bed sores, broken bones, malnutrition, and dehydration are just some of the warning signs of a nursing home that's not doing what they're supposed to do. If you suspect your loved one is the victim of nursing home neglect, get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600. The safety of your loved one is all that matters.
If you or a loved one has mesothelioma or been diagnosed with another asbestos-related cancer, call now. An estimated $30 billion in court-ordered trusts have been set aside to pay out claims to asbestos victims. You may be able to receive compensation without ever going to court or filing a lawsuit. Thousands of hardworking men and women have been diagnosed with mesothelioma because manufacturers put profits ahead of safety. Manufacturers knew the risks of asbestos exposure for years, but knowingly manufactured and sold deadly asbestos-containing materials, putting millions of American workers at risk. These manufacturers have tried to avoid compensating their victims, but the courts have ordered them to set aside an estimated $30 billion in trust money for the victims of asbestos. Call now to see if you're entitled to a portion of the $30 billion. You could receive compensation without filing a lawsuit or going to court.
Call 800-594-2086 now for a free legal consultation. Again, that's 800-594-2086.
Santa, you remember Soki, right?
Oh, yes, I do.
Well, Soki has been practicing all year to earn a spot on your reindeer team.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Soki, did you make cookies and bring milk for Santa?
Oh,
I think she'd like to see what your favorite is.
Oh, let me see. It's practically a done deal.
Did you hear that? You're going to be Santa's first ever rain dog. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays.
Tracking a chilly blast that continues on your Tuesday. News 40 meteorologist Darius Mack. The time is about 6:39. Another full check of your forecast. We're starting off this morning with mostly clear skies, not tracking much in the way of clouds out there. This is all associated with an area of high pressure, but of course with the lack of clouds, it's really allowed those temperatures to tank overnight down to the 20s and teens. This is a live view of the Justice Center, courtesy of the AAA Systems live camera. You're starting off and you can see those clear blue skies out there this morning, and even a frosty start out there as well this morning. We check out the current temperature at the Bowling Green Regional Airport, 22 degrees with a dew point of 14. So yeah, it's dry out there, chilly, frigid. Be sure to apply the chapstick, slather on the lotion as you're heading out and about today. Temperatures into the 20s and teens out there, 18 degrees in Russellville, 18 as well into Glasgow right now. So seeing those teens and 20s, these are actual air temperatures. When you factor in the winds, it's not adding too much of an extra chill out there. That's just because those winds are generally light and calm across the area. We have those winds that are flowing in from the north. For our friends in eastern Kentucky, they were able to see some snow showers yesterday. Meanwhile, a lot of that now over towards West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and just right along the northeast there where they're still dealing with snow showers. For us, we're tracking high pressure. So what that's going to do is that's going to serve up chilly sunshine our way as we go throughout the day. If you're not a fan of the chilly sunshine, well, I'm going to be tracking a milder fill on the way, and that arrives as early as Wednesday. I think by Wednesday afternoon we can expect a seasonable fill, and then temperatures will continue to trend milder as we go through the week, even leading up to Christmas. So chances of a white Christmas at 0%. So for those who are hopeful, or were hopeful of a white Christmas, yeah, that's unfortunate, but it will be mild. As we go throughout the next several days, tracking those numbers, notice our average high temperature for this time if you're anywhere between 49 or 47 degrees, and we're going to be trending much warmer than that. In fact, almost 15 degrees warmer than that, even heading into this weekend and into next week. Futurecasts to help you plan out your day with your communities in view. Temperatures will be right around 40 degrees today. Notice not tracking much in the way of clouds, so we're going to keep our skies cloud-free as we go throughout the day for the most part. Clouds will start to stream in as we go late tonight and into your Wednesday morning. We're starting off your Wednesday with clouds around. Temperatures starting off in the 20s, so another frigid start to the day. By the afternoon, though, watch as those numbers reach the 50s by your Wednesday afternoon, and then we're going to watch those numbers continue to climb as we go by Thursday afternoon. We'll be in the middle and upper 50s, and then eventually we'll see some 60s by the weekend. So it's going to be more so of an unseasonable feel as we head in store for the Christmas season. By the way, the winter solstice is on Thursday. As we go throughout the next stretch of days, yeah, it's going to be more of a seasonable feel on Wednesday, upper 50s, right around 60 on Thursday with the mix of sun and clouds. Cloudier times on Friday. We're going to hold off on those rain chances for the most part. Threw on a 20% shower chance on Saturday, and then maybe a few rain chances through your Sunday as well. It looks like our best rain chance will arrive on Christmas Day, as we could be tracking a rainy period during that time frame. But check out overnight lows into the 20s over the next few nights, and then 40s, where our high temperature is today, will be somewhere around there by Friday night and early into your Saturday. Be sure to follow News 40 weather online and on the air, even when the skies are fair. And now it's time to wish everyone happy birthday in today's Soki's Birthday Club.
Brewster's holiday favorites are back in a cup, cone, or even a shake. Stop by for a scoop or two. And with gift card deals, you can treat everyone on your list. Brewster's, a scoop above the rest.
Be there in Diddle Arena at 2 p.m. Saturday, December 30th as WKU basketball takes on Abilene Christian. For tickets, call 1-800-5-BIG-RED or visit WKUSports.com. Go Tops!
The nursing home made you an important promise. They promised to be a good home for your loved one and to provide professional care in a safe environment. Now the nursing home has broken that promise and you're left searching for answers. Call us at Hughes & Coleman for a free consultation. If your loved one suffered a serious injury or untimely death while in a nursing home, get Hughes & Coleman and get it done. Call 800-800-4600. Standing up for your loved ones is what matters now.
BG Home Furnishings is the best place to shop and work. We stay motivated with daily massages.
It is just like the North Pole around here. Santa and his elves are delivering daily. We could make a calendar out of our delivery team. Meet Mr. November, always smiling and ready to deliver your sofa. For over 40 years, we are proud to be a locally owned and operated business. We are so thankful for the continued support of our community.
Hey Santa, do you think you could give me one good, accurate snow prediction this year, please?
Could you? Please. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Please, please.
All right. Stay on your best behavior.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. But Merry Christmas from all of us here at News 40.
WNKY News 40 is always on at WNKY.com.
Well, welcome into sports. I am here in Charlotte, North Carolina after one of the craziest football games I think I've ever seen in person. I've got my toast ready. I'm ready to break down the first ever and the one and only famous Toastery Bowl as the Tops stunned Old Dominion after getting down 28-7 in overtime. WKU entered the ball game today without numerous key starters like Austin Reed, Quantavious Leslie, Upton Stout, and Marquise Stepp. The lack of experience showed early as the Tops found themselves down 21-0 just 5 minutes into the game. But this team showed the country one of the most impressive comebacks. Former South Warren quarterback Caden Veldkamp entered early in the first quarter and never looked back. Veldkamp finished the night with 383 passing yards and 5 touchdowns. Here's what head coach Tyson Helton and Veldkamp had to say after the win.
You know, I talk about it all the time. I said everybody gets a turn. Be ready when it's your turn. And Caden Veldkamp was ready when it was his turn tonight. And it's extremely hard. It's extremely hard to come back from that kind of deficit when you're the backup quarterback running out there. So it was pretty special to see tonight.
Yeah, I told these guys, like, we're going to win the game. As soon as I win, I said, we're going to win. Not a question, we're going to win the game. Took to the very last play to do it. But, you know, it's because of the guys around me. These guys played unreal. The offensive line was great protection. I think I took 2 sacks, and both of them were my fault. Threw some okay balls to Dalvin that he just plucked with one hand. So these guys around me, they played well. And, you know, the defense just kept getting stops, kept giving us opportunities. So, you know, all credit to these guys, man. I love these boys.
And for the second year in a row, Glasgow native Dalvin Smith put on a show in WKU's bowl game. Smith finished with 9 catches for 77 yards and 3 touchdowns, including 2 top 10 worthy snags. After the win, Smith shared his thoughts after another big performance.
You know, we always know, like, we're usually the only one game on TV that day. So, you know, I just put that in my mindset, like, everybody in America is watching me, so go put on a show. And that's what I did the past 2 years.
WKU has now won 4 bowl games in the last 5 years, and I think it's safe to say that this one was probably the most memorable.
Thank you, Patrick. In more local news now, it's natural for people to look up their medical symptoms online when they're sick. However, according to some hospital officials, that information may not be accurate or even true. News 40 reporter Tucker Covey has more on the story.
My name is Dr. Heather Felton. I am a board-certified pediatrician.
At Norton Children's Hospital in Louisville, Dr. Heather Felton has started giving sound medical advice via TikTok in order to fight medical misinformation online.
This is the direction that we're going in, at least for right now. And so we can try to push back on it and probably be unsuccessful, but we can also embrace it. And so that's why I'm on social media. That's why I talk to other healthcare providers about putting good information on social media so that it can be there for people when they go there to look for it.
This sort of if you build it, they will come mindset has led her to amass a sizable following and has given more people access to sound medical advice for free.
I think it's a lot of fun personally. It's a chance to be very creative and you can interact with people. It's also nice because there are talks that I give in an exam room like this 30 times a day, but I can record that little conversation, that spiel that I usually give, and it can get 30,000 views in a day.
Felton wants more medical professionals to use the tools available to them online by putting out sound, fact-checked information for people to use in their day-to-day lives to hit back at misinformation.
If you are in healthcare, liking, sharing, posting, commenting on those kinds of videos, even if you aren't making content, can also help to push that information out to more people. And so all of us working together can help to disseminate good healthcare information out to the public.
In South Central Kentucky, because local matters, Tucker Covey, WNKY News 40.
Still to come on News 40 Sunrise, we'll see what delicious recipe the Pie Queen of Bowling Green has for us in this week's edition of Pie Queen's Pantry. Plus, the Mac is back with another check of your forecast. Don't go anywhere.
At Horizon Pace, I have one doctor, not 4 or 5. And if I need to talk to that doctor and he's not with another patient, he'll come and talk to me. Everything's going real good. I come off of about 19 pills down to 7 now, and I love it. I wouldn't do without it right now.
Horizon Pace is the face of your healthcare. Contact us for more information.
Greenwood Ford Lincoln Mobile Service works where you work and can meet you when you need it. Our mobile service van is fully loaded with all the latest tools and diagnostic equipment. We provide a range of services, including oil and filter change, battery health checks, brake services, and tire rotation. Schedule your Greenwood Ford Lincoln mobile service online or by contacting Greenwood Ford Lincoln. With Greenwood Ford Lincoln mobile service, it's easy to keep your vehicle in tip-top shape.
Want professional exterior lights? You need Disc Lights by Bell & Howell, the portable solar outdoor LED lights that lie flat to create a cascade of light. Disc Lights convert the sun's energy into solar energy to run all night and turn on and off automatically. Disc Lights are just right for your outdoor decor. And now they're yours for just $19.95 with free shipping. But there's more. Order today and you can get a second set of 4 Disc Lights. Just pay a separate fee. So don't delay. Order your Bell & Howell Disc Lights today. Call now.
This thing was an event that took place on a dairy farm, and it was not my after-prom party. Tune in for my new game show, Person, Place, or Thing.
Is this Woodstock?
Yeah! Hopscotch. Someone came to play! It'll have you guessing along at home. One of the founding fathers of the Rat Pack.
Oh, Frank Sinatra.
Yeah! Get your guess on. You just won $5,000.
On WNKY, NBC 40. WNKY News 40 is always on. Visit WNKY.com for your latest in local news, sports, and weather.
Welcome to the Pie Queen's Pantry. I'm Bree, and today we're going to be taking my classic pecan pie and putting a little Christmas twist on it. Let's get started. All right, like I said, we're going to be making my classic pecan pie recipe. I don't use corn syrup in mine. I'm starting with butter because that's how every good Southern mama starts. And then I'm going to add in white sugar, brown sugar, some flour, and milk, and then get this all incorporated before I add my eggs in. And when I think about Christmas, I'm thinking about cinnamon and big cookies, and this is my spin on that with white chocolate chips, craisins, and cinnamon are going to go into this pecan pie. I'm going to add these eggs in. And then what I like to do when I am, especially when I'm making a lot of pies at once, which is normal, this is weird to just make one instead of 100, but I like to have my crust out. Throw that in there while I'm thinking about it. And put the white chocolate chips, craisins, and nuts just already in my pan. That way I know that they're going to be dispersed. And then I'm going to add this on top of it. And then when it comes out of the oven, those nuts are going to float to the top. It's going to make it super delicious. Everybody's going to be fighting over a slice for this. And when it comes out of the oven, those pecans are going to float to the top. Everything is perfectly brown because all of the yummy stuff in the middle of this Christmas pie are going to be covered with the filling so it doesn't burn. And when it gets sliced, it's going to have a perfect ratio of cinnamon, white chocolate chips, and craisins, just giving you that festive feel for Christmas. Thanks for coming by the Pie Queen's Pantry. Remember, it's not good pie, it's good pie.
What a nice twist to that pecan pie. Weather on the 4 is brought to you by Deborah Rose Attorneys at Law. News 40 meteorologist Darius Mack. The Mack is back with the quick check of your forecast as we're taking a live look at the WKU campus right now, courtesy of the AAA Systems live camera. A beautiful start to the day, but it is chilly out there, or downright cold to describe the least 20s and teens. Russellville, you were at 18 degrees. Now you're at 17. 20 degrees in Scottsville, 19 degrees there in Glasgow. Winds are flowing in from the north, generally a light and calm wind out there, and radar dry and quiet. That's all associated with an area of high pressure that's going to work to serve up chilly sunshine our way as we go throughout the day. So temperatures this morning starting off in the 20s and teens. We'll eventually watch those numbers work their way into the 40s this afternoon with a blast of sunshine. Hey, don't go anywhere. A final check of your 7-day forecast is coming up as we're wrapping up the show. Don't go anywhere.
Give a little love. Wrap up your gift list at Macy's with an extra 20% off now. Plus, spend your Macy's money and pick out a gift card when you pick up in store at Macy's.
When the hands that do the fixing need fixing. When the hands that do the caring need caring. That's a job for O'Keeffe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream and guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keeffe's for healthy feet.
Right now, a brand new move-in ready Jago home is more affordable than you might think. Jago Homes has the gift of a low 5.5% 30-year fixed interest rate that's guaranteed for the life of your loan. You'll enjoy open, spacious living, and your family will be comfortable throughout the year with our exclusive Energy Smart technology. Find your dream home today at jagohomes.com. Yes, you really can be home for the holidays.
If you've been hurt in a wreck, we want to help.
By getting you as much money as we can, as quickly as we can.
By getting to know you and keeping you informed every step of the way.
And by dealing with the insurance companies and the paperwork and all of the other hassles that just add to your worries.
Call Crocker Law Firm.
It doesn't cost anything to see if we can help.
If you've been injured in a wreck, before you talk to an insurance company, call Crocker Law Firm.
We know you're going through a lot. Reaching out for help should be painless.
Do you like hash browns? What about Schlitz? If so, we're Opossum Hollow.
Don't miss us this weekend.
On Marquee Backstage.
This December, Kelly's all new. This is dangerous. I do not need another dog.
Weekdays at 3 on NBC 40.
Find it all at Aqualand. Visit our new showroom on Campbell Lane.
Today's winner of WNKY's Shop Local contest is Tara Bradley. Congratulations, Tara. You have just won over $100 in gifts. And everyone else, don't forget, you have until December 21st. That is this Thursday to sign up. So be sure to do so at WNKY.com/contests.
Only 2 more days.
2 more days to sign up.
2 more days.
2 more days. 3 more winners.
3 more winners.
Yes.
So your time is starting to run out, but it's...
Speaking of winners.
Yes, honestly. Did you guys watch that game last night?
I only got to see parts of it. I literally saw the end. I was leaving the office. We had it on at the ballpark, and I saw the end of the 3rd quarter, and it did not look good. And I said, you know what? I bet they can come back. And I think it's because I manifested it for them that
Absolutely.
they won.
I watched the game start to finish, and after the first quarter, I really was just like passively watching for the rest of the first half. And I was like, all right, of course I got to support the team, but I was like doing chores around the house, like just looking at my phone. And then they started getting some momentum.
Right.
And I was like,
I'm so proud of them. Tops on top. I love it.
I mean, what a story. And the guy that really facilitates this, Caden Velkamp, he's a Bowling Green guy from
that's so
South
awesome.
Warren. He's in the transfer portal right now. Caden, stay. Please. please stay.
Stay home.
We'd love to
Stay
have
home.
you here. And I know the quarterback spot is going to be open for next year now that Austin Reed is going to be testing out his NFL prospects. So I guess we're going to have some QB battles, and it's going to be exciting.
It'll be awesome. But yeah, I'm so glad they got that victory. What a nice little Christmas present for all of them.
And the Toastery Bowl, the famous Toastery Bowl, this is the one and only. They're not going to have it next year because this replaced the Bahamas Bowl, and the reason why is because the Bahamas Bowl Stadium is currently under renovation.
So they'll be the first, the only
Toastery Bowl champions.
All right, history in the making.
It is
already
indeed.
made history.
Are we going to have
So-
history-making weather, though, Darius?
No history-making weather. It's just going to be chilly out there, though, unseasonably cold today. As we work our way into the latter part of the week, though, a mild trend is what I'm tracking. Wednesday, a seasonable feel, and then we're going to be into the upper 50s to right around 60 for the weekend, and a few shower chances will be around on Saturday and Sunday.
As long as this cold weather just rolls through, doesn't stop. All right, thank you, Darius. We'll see you all right back here tomorrow morning.